Hey everybody, Panda here to bring you Hungry Joker chapter 7 and 8. Yeah, sorry about not doing 7. Like the chapters came out immediately afterwards, and I kind of like this new I know a lot of people I think it's just me and the No World now doing the chapters of this, but I did like this guy with this electricity power. I didn't really think I was gonna like him that much, but I did like probably chapter 7 a little bit more than chapter 8. Mainly because of Alan Blackman getting some swag in. I really liked it because Alan was against the. It was mainly Alan was against the monster the guy brought in, and then in chapter 8, it was sort of a bit of both. It was both of them versus the electricity Eureka. I forget his name. And so in these two chapters, it composed of we see mainly what Alan's Pythagoras hammer really specializes in, and the hammer specializes in sound, um, which is obviously we've seen it since he can hear things with the hammer, but we see him he's able to point his fingers into a gun position and able to make a cannon, a sound wave cannon, and that is what the Pythagoras hammer is. All he has to do is tap his arm, and it sort of resonates into that. And he was basically saying I think sound waves really bounce off things very easily, and I think there was something to do with electricity. I'm very sorry, but I am very bad when it comes to science. I failed so bad at my in physiology and biology, animatrology, whatever the hell they are. But the demon and all, he just immediately got out, and it was quite funny as well because Alan was he was trying to keep a cool face, but he was literally shitting himself through the entire of chapter 7, and then when it came into chapter 8 territory, we managed to see Rosalie and I'm trying to remember who the other guy was called. It's Rosalie and I think Gods, who used to call himself his real name's Guild. And they were saying, oh, I'm getting tired of this this little charade that we're having. So I thought they were just going to come in and invade. You can also see that Hungry Joker is a very fast-paced series at the moment. It's going I was talking this with also as well for Noah when we were checking out because I didn't realize we had a chapter 8. He was it's very fast-paced and it's very how to say Magi speed. What do we mean by Magi speed? Is if you watch the Magi anime and compare it to the manga, it's extremely fast paced. Mainly because the mangaka doesn't want to get cancelled too early on into the series, which it's a shame. That series personally with Hungry Joker, I enjoy it. I really do enjoy it, but knowing how the just how the demographic is for nowadays, been series like Shinmai Fuke Kiriko-san, Assassination of Classroom, and I was gonna say Gintama, not Sket Dance. Sorry, I guess you can consider Gintama as well. More those sort of series are getting more popular because of the younger audience, and they just don't seem to understand stuff I guess science and stuff like Hungry Joker, which is just one of those series that is, which is clever. Don't get me wrong, Hungry Joker is clever for all the science it's doing, but it's not a lot what a lot of the audience. Even I said it. Even I'm freaking 18 and I don't understand a lot of that stuff because mainly I'm stupid. But in that chapter, it was mainly focusing on the electric guy, and he pulls out his Eureka, which is a amber stick. And the guy who used it, I forget the guy's name, he was a Greece philosopher, and that was the first ever electricity in the world. He rubbed that on his fur, and he was able to create statics, and that was the first ever point of electricity. So he managed to use that. He calls everyone maggots as well. And he was giving Haji and Alan a really good in, and then the girl Mira comes in, and she's like saying like, is her name Chitose or something like that? Saying, you know, come on, we have to like go in, we have to protect him. Like, oh, I need to protect Alan. And it turns out she is actually she spent like a lot of time trying to work with the Pythagoras hammer so she could adapt with it and work with it. And she's actually managed to, I guess technically she's a Eureka as well. Eureka, like whichever way you want to say it. She like since she can like is technically an amplifier for the hammer sound wave, and she can make it into a healing object which can heal Haji and Alan. But as soon as she runs out, the guy comes out and electrocutes him, and he was now about to take him out again. But Tosei comes out, throws some oil if you like light a spark, because since the electricity it engages heat, like ignites heat, and then if it ignites, like freaking massive explosion. So, and then she's like, "Oh, like, I'm gonna like do this to protect Haji," and she's like, and he's like, "Do you really think I need this to kill you?" So he just grabs her by the throat, and like Haji comes in and saying, "Get off my assistant," and that's really how the chapter ends. Like, I'm sorry, since I haven't read chapter 7 since like a couple of days ago, so if I'm a bit vague on both that and 8, I apologise, because normally I read it like from there, but I didn't have the chapter with me then. So, like I said, I'm gonna continue doing Hungry Joker. Unfortunately, even I think now that Hungry Joker isn't gonna last that long, just because of the support it's not getting in Japan. Like I said, they're just like I think I agree with like what everyone's been saying. It's just that Shonen Jump's going more to a younger audience now, and battle mangas are just not doing well anymore for some reason. Like it baffles me because the last battle manga that really got out there was Toriko, and as you know, I don't exactly enjoy the series, so it's a shame. I guess we're gonna have to put up with Bleach, One Piece, Naruto, Fairy Tail, Toriko for a little while longer until we get the series that will overtake them all. Probably won't happen in my generations. My generations like probably won't see it, but maybe the next generation, hopefully, like at least someone where like Naruto and Bleach end. But let me know in the comment section below what you think about this. But thank you very much for watching. Remember, strut there, panda, sign out, and I'll see you next time. Be